guys, so this is my 16-week bump date. I am currently 16 weeks and 2 days, so I am a little behind on filming this, but the heartburn has been real since I hit 16 weeks. There's nothing really else to say besides the heartburn is real. So with that being said, I have my app here. It says baby is about the size of a dill pickle. And it says Peanut is now about the size of a dill pickle, though rumor has it with a way less sour personality. So I thought that was pretty cute. This is what baby looks like right around 16 weeks. Obviously much smaller than it appears on the phone. But it says that Peanut is kicking the day away and she is kicking up a storm. You may be able to feel it soon. And then it says to read on for more developments and that type of thing. I do go through and read those, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to. But if Peanut put their foot on my screen, that would be the size of baby's foot. And as well as Peanut's hand. So Peanut is still very small, but Peanut is growing. We find out in, let me get my timer here. I have a timer going for my anatomy scan, and I have 14 days, 13 hours, and 28 minutes left until we have our anatomy scan on October 23rd. So getting very excited. It's getting closer. It's about 2 weeks away, and I'm like, ah! But if you go down through, like, every 24 hours that you log in, baby, like, there's a baby development. And it didn't give me one for the 8th, which is really weird. But for the 7th, it says if you haven't yet, you might feel Peanut's first detectable movements known as quickening. And the 6th was Peanut's sex is probably detectable with an ultrasound by now. So I was 6 weeks and 1 day when they gave me that. Or 16 weeks, I'm sorry. And yeah, so just different. There's nutrition tips and that type of thing. And actually, at 15 weeks, 6 days, it says Peanut can detect light through your belly. And I forget, maybe it's on the other app that I heard it or read it. It says your baby moves, turns, hiccups, and kicks inside. But your sweetheart also plays with the umbilical cord. But don't worry, most the baby can do is grab it and let go. So that's always good. Baby's taste buds are formed by now. The skeleton is also developing into bones, which will be clearly seen on an ultrasound scan. Some of the more advanced body systems are working now too, including the circulatory and urinary systems. There it is. Perhaps the most fascinating milestone this week is that baby can hear your voice and recognize it at birth. So try to communicate with your child and let daddy talk to baby too. You can try to play a song to, or you can also play a song to your baby at this point, and you will be surprised that your baby recognizes that at birth. So I've actually been singing to Peanut for a couple of weeks now. Tim talks to Peanut quite often and that type of thing. So that's not really anything new that we've been doing, but yeah, so medications that I take this week for anything really. There are 2 for nausea and then the 1 for the heartburn. I've called my OB. These I've actually been taking for a while. I think I mentioned them in my very first bump date. But it is B6 supplements. They are 100 milligrams. This is the Spring Valley brand. You get 100 tablets in here. And they were, I'm sorry, you get 250 tablets. And I think they were like $4 or $5. So everyone was actually really happy. My OB and the ladies at the WIC office and that type of thing, they are really happy that I started taking that, because then I don't have to worry about it. And my B6 is like spot on. So they said that they will keep an eye on it, and if anything happens, then obviously they're going to up it or put me on another B vitamin or whatever. But for now, she said that this is a really good thing to be on, and it's actually helped with my morning sickness a little bit. I take it right before I go to bed, and I wake up and I don't feel nauseous. I don't have to eat any crackers or anything like that. So that's nice. The other thing for nausea is actually a prescription medicine, and sometimes I get hit with nausea throughout the day, and the B6 doesn't help that at that point. So she gave me this. It is, what is it? Promethazine, HCl, 12.5 milligram tablets. I got 30, but it says to take 1 tablet by mouth 3 times per day as needed. So if I don't need it, then I don't take it. I think I've taken 2, maybe 3 of these since I've gotten it, and I've got it filled on the 25th of September. So it hasn't been too long since I've had it, but it still has been a really big lifesaver. Like one morning I woke up, I don't know, actually I think I took my B6 the night before, but the nausea was really strong that morning, and we had, I think it was the weekend we were going to my dad's. Yeah, it was the day we went to my dad's house. We went to my dad's the weekend of the 25th, so I don't know what day it was, but I woke up and stuff like that, and I got up, got dressed, and then I just got really nauseous, so I took that pill, and I got better on the way there. And last but not least, I've been taking the Extra Strength 750 antacids. They're just the Dollar General brand, and they are in the chewable wintergreen flavor, and you get 96 tablets. So I grabbed these 3 or 4 days ago, I think, when we were over town, and I asked my doctor, like I called her up that day, and I was like, the heartburn, what can I take for it, that type of thing. She gave me a call back, and she told me that any kind of like Tums or antacids I can take, but to read the back, make sure that it is okay, like they recommend that pregnant women can take this and that type of thing. So I did, and it says, where is it at? When using this product, it's like in the when using this product section, it says, if pregnant, do not take more than 6 tablets in 24 hours. So I just make sure that I don't take that many, and if I do, I make sure, like, if I take oh, Jesus. My brain hurts tonight. Every 8 hours. Oh my gosh. So, the night that I got these, the heartburn was really bad, and I ended up taking 2, like when I first got them, and then I ended up taking another 2, like 2 hours later or something like that. Usually I will wait 8 hours. If the heartburn hasn't gone, I will drink milk in between just to try to help it. But I just wanted to try to get rid of that heartburn because it was right before bedtime, and I cannot sleep if I have heartburn. So I ended up taking 4 that night, but I mean, obviously you can take up to 6 in 24 hours. So I just try to space it out and take 2 every 8 hours if I need to. But what else have I done? Or what else has Peanut done? I haven't felt baby move yet, so I'm still waiting for that. I don't really think there's anything else. I mean, I don't know if maybe I'm getting sick or whatever, if maybe that's why, but I went to bed with a headache. I woke up with a headache, And so I tried to take a little nap to see if that would help, and it did not help my headache. I still have this really strong throbbing headache. It's like right here, like in my brain, if that makes sense. And like last night it was back here, so I feel like it's migrating forward, and I feel like eventually in the next couple of hours or whatever, it's going to be like right behind my eye. And those are like by far the worst, is when you get the headache behind your eye, because it makes light so, it makes your eyes really sensitive to light and that type of thing. So, my nose is really itchy. My allergies have actually been doing a lot better. I had to take an allergy pill last night, I think, because I was having really bad problems and I couldn't cook dinner because of it. So I took an allergy pill, and then I cooked dinner, and then me and Tim ended up falling asleep while watching a movie, and we woke up, and then we were up for a couple more hours, and then we actually went to bed. So that's what we did. And so allergies have been good. My asthma has been getting better. Praise the Lord. I'm so freaking excited that it is getting better. I still wake up and have to do a treatment every now and again, but there for a while I was doing treatments, and like it was ridiculous. And I couldn't even lay down in bed. I had to like sit up and have myself propped up in bed because I couldn't fall asleep when I was laying flat, because I would wake up and have to do a treatment like an hour after falling asleep. As to where when I was propped up, I could fall asleep and stay asleep for about 3 or 4 hours before I had to get up and do a treatment. So, Tim's been through all of this before. He understands my asthma gets bad and during times, and he's been there through a lot. He was there when I was intubated and that type of thing. I will do a story time video on that, so if you guys are interested, stay tuned. I think I'm going to film that tomorrow along with a couple other videos, but yeah. I think that's pretty much it for this bump date, so I'm going to reposition you guys and show you my bump date. I don't have, like, I'm just wearing like a nightgown because I got comfy because I have a headache, and I haven't really, like, I've gotten changed, but not into normal clothes. Like, I changed from one nightgown into another. So, you guys will see the nightgown, but I'm not going to lift my nightgown up or anything like I would my shirts in my normal bump dates. But, yeah, so going to get you guys all repositioned and show you the bump. Alright, so I'm going to show you my belly shot to the sides and in the front. I don't see a whole lot of difference. I will point out what I do notice that is slightly different, but if you guys see any differences between last week's, or not last week's bump date, but my last bump date and this bump date, please let me know in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, just subscribe to my channel for more bump dates and turn the notifications on, and you guys will get notified when I post a new video. And yeah, so here is my bump date. Not my bump date, but my belly shot. So my nightgown is like loose and flowy, but like there's my belly on a normal day, like right there at that line there. So I am a bigger girl, but I've noticed like right here is kind of popping out more. But nothing really down here. I don't know if maybe like this. I don't know, because I don't think baby's even up above my belly button, like ever. But I don't know if you guys can really see because of the lighting. Let me see here. See if I can maybe get this lighting a little bit better with my flashlight. It's a little bit better, not much, but there's from the front and from the other side. So, I mean, I don't see much of a difference. But I do know I need to start doing my bump dates in the daytime. It's about 7:30 at night, so that's probably why you couldn't really see all that much. But yeah, be sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys all later. Bye!